Hello, mis cielitos, and welcome back. Coco and Rosh are here, and we are continuing Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
Hello, Jordan.
Who had the means to steal the Infesticide Ultra and dress one room up to look like the other?
Take that!
Surely only Miss Bound, the proprietor of these premises, could have possibly prepared in such a way. We'll need some solid evidence to support such a theory, nonetheless.
So it was her, huh?
Strange. It's like he already knew.
Ooh, nice shooting, Malzerino. I might have had to make that associate position a permanent deal.
That is not what I was hoping for.
I'm back. With results. The police have confirmed that the theft really was reported and logged. Which means we may have been a little hasty with some of our conclusions, team.
You mean that every single one of your conclusions proved us to be hogwash?
No! I mean, we're only just getting started.
Oh? Then what's our next move?
Well, first we need to go talk to Miss Bound.
And then?
And then I'll think about what to do after that.
Eustace? Mr. Cousteau's real destination appears to have been the Winter Wing. Perhaps it would be worth having someone investigate that room more thoroughly.
Oh yeah, we should totally do that. Flatfoot, go and invest the Winter Wing. Yes, sir. Gavel, we're gonna talk to Miss Bound.
Very good, Eustace. We'll join you if you don't mind.
April 2, 1:35 p.m. Zodiac Hall, Fountain Room.
Alright, you have your orders. Go talk to Bound for me. Hey, Mr. Winter, weren't we gonna talk with Ms. Bound ourselves? Well, we were, but if she and Verity are in the same, it's like an r/ambient conversation, and I would go to sleep. Sorry. Sure, but I thought, why not let the grunts handle the grunt work, you know? Means I could just sit back and wait for their report. A winning strategy.
You spoiled little.
He's so exhausting. I need a break. Huh? There's something in the fountain. I don't know if that came across, sorry. Oh!
How do you guys fucking miss that? Jesus!
That would be the first thing you see! The first thing you see! Sorry as well. Before I move on, it reminds me of my spouse was watching Jabroni Mike play one of those like cinematics type games. Like
like the film
Yeah.
videos? Yeah.
Yeah. And he was playing it with 1 hour of silence interrupted by farts thing in the background. And there's a bit where a body bobs up from the water, and one of them played instantly as it rose arse fart.
Oh my god.
So that pose just made me think of that. That's why I started laughing. I'll need to see if I can find the clip for you, Coco.
Yes, please, yes.
Okay, getting back to it. Gah, it's a body!
What on earth? Order! Order in the court! Someone call forensics! Someone pull them out just in case it's not too late.
Bad news, sir. Real bad news.
Order! I will have order, detective!
The ice sculptures in the winter wing. Oh yeah, save the ice sculpture! They've all melted! What? Did... Huh?
Say! What is the meaning of this?
Now we have 2 victims? Yeesh, talk about deja vu. It's just like 18 years ago. Oh, sorry, wait, no. Yeesh, talk about deja vu. It's just like 18 years ago. Even the ice is melted again.
Who are you?
Anyway. Again? This is all like some weird rerun. Same people, same everything. I said it before and I'll say it again. This is no coinkydink. You're with me, right, Malzarino?
I am. And I think the answers lie in the IS-7 incident itself. In fact, I'm convinced of it.
Great minds think alike. Alrighty then. Time for another trip down memory lane. Hell did they miss the body?
Yeah, I'm just...
I still can't believe that the IS-7 incident was Gregory's last case, or that it's been 18 years long since. A murder in a confectionery contest, and one of the participants no less, Artie Frost. They pulled his body out of a treasure chest that was part of Sansom Tangaroa's chocolate tableau. Tableau. He'd been hit in the head with a large rock salt lamp and subsequently bled to death. We found the lamp hidden inside the candy castle Delicia Scone had made for the contest. But then, before anyone had the chance to investigate Mr. Frost's own room, all of his icy creations had melted clean away.
Eighteen years ago.
December 24th, 9:05 p.m. Contest venue, Fountain Room.
All of Mr. Frost's work destroyed. Mr. Von Karma wasn't happy. He told us to get out, and in no uncertain terms.
So what do we do now, Mr. E? I can't believe he just up and kicked us out! Von Karma's a total jerk!
Now, Eddie. It was always the job of the police and the prosecutor's office to investigate the scene.
Yeah, but he didn't have to talk to us like that. Who cares if we're cops or attorneys? We should be all working together to find the truth.
You can't assume that everyone's aims are the same as your own. You may wish to expose the truth, but others might prefer to accept things at face value. Which way of thinking is right will depend on the person.
What if somebody innocent ends up behind bars because no one's managed to uncover the truth?
It can happen. We're all human, police and prosecutors included. which is why defense attorneys exist. Our job is to help people in such situations, to be friends to the friendless.
Friends to the friendless.
Now, we may not be able to investigate Mr. Frost's room as hoped, but that doesn't mean we give up.
You're right, Mr. E. I'm sorry. I should have thought more before I opened my big mouth.
You're young, Eddie. You'll learn soon enough.
I will, I promise.
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, you look like you could use a little pick-me-up. I'm afraid this is all I have, but please, by all means.
Aizu.
Oh, you're the best, Miss Bones.
Chocolates, Tangaroa's favorite, handmade by Bound. Rather misshapen and incredibly sweet. Thank you. A little sugar boost might actually help, although these are a little too sweet for my liking. And a little uniquely shaped.
I'm sorry if they're not to your taste.
No way. You're great. You're so sweet.
You're very kind. Imagine, me, of all people, a mediocre confectioner.
What? You mean you made these yourself?
Yes, Samson loves chocolate, so I had to learn. Keeping him supplied with his favorite treats is just one of my many duties. Although he does spend most of the time coaching me on how to improve my technique.
Mr. Tangaroa sure is a lucky guy. Getting to eat homemade sweets made by the one and only Judy Bound whenever he wants sounds amazing.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Nope, nothing at all.
Dear sweet Eddie, you really do still have a lot to learn. It seems you're quite committed to the work you do for Mr. Tangaroa, Miss Bound.
Of course. What right would I have to stay here otherwise?
What do you mean by that?
I was abandoned as a baby, and Mr. Tangaroa took me in.
Huh?
That's right. One snowy Christmas Eve, many years ago, he found me on the steps of this very mansion. He saved my life and became the father I never had. I can never repay him. So my work for him is the least I can do, and I'll be here for him as long as he needs me.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
I must be getting old. I'm welling up a little myself.
And to think today is Christmas Eve. And I can't even give him his present in person. I'd do anything to save him. Anything. Please, if there's something I can do to help, just say it.
We're very grateful, Miss Bound. Perhaps you could help us by answering a question. Did you know the victim?
Not very well, I'm afraid. Oh, but if you wanted to see some of his work, I have a picture of the sculptures he made for the final.
My. They're stunning.
Aren't they? I think they're masterpieces. Who would have thought you could make such intricate statues out of flavored ice? Samson adored them too.
Oh, hey, that's Taurus and Gemini, right?
I didn't know you were keen on constellations and the zodiac, Eddie.
Oh, I love it. The stories those stars can tell. Take Gemini, for example. See the lyre? That's what a harp is called. And the arrow and the... Hold up. The lyre doesn't have any strings. Huh. Did Mr. Frost forget to add them, maybe?
That doesn't sound like something he'd forget to do.
Wait, really? But I thought you just said you didn't know him very well.
Oh, well, he didn't seem like the type.
It seems she's got something to hide too. You took this photograph yourself, Miss Bound.
Yes, I use this instant camera here.
She turns directly to the camera and goes,
Do you feel old yet?
Me alone.
It develops the pictures as soon as you take them. It's so useful.
Oh, I'd love to see it in action.
Then why don't I take your picture?
Yes! Come on, Mr. E, let's get a shot of the both of us.
Well, alright then. It would be a shame to waste a good hair day.
Ready, say cheese. There, all done. And the picture's yours to keep, Mr. Fender.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much! That's such a cool camera.
Well, it's the only one we've got, so we use it for all of our picture-taking needs. It's very convenient, but the lack of negatives is something of a shame.
So there aren't any negatives for us to reference, huh? I assume Mr. Tangaroa used the same camera during the contest?
Yes, you assume correctly. He used it for some work-in-progress pictures of his seascape. And later to take some photos of the other contestants' works.
But didn't you take a picture of the body when you discovered it? And didn't you discover the body while the judging was still underway?
Yes. Samson wanted pictures of all the entrance completed room. But the film ran out just as he finished photographing Mr. Gusto's work. So he asked me to go put in a new cartridge. He seemed to think there should have been more shots left in there than there were.
In other words, the film ran out sooner than expected.
Yes, the number of shots he took didn't line up with the number of shots remaining. But he thought maybe he'd just lost track somewhere along the way.
But had he really, though?
I went to our living area to change the film and was passing through the fountain room on my way back when I heard the sound of something break and collapse in Samson's room. Samson? Are you in here? Ah! Mr. Frost's body was just lying there. I was in total shock. It was all too much. But I remember I called the police, and then I went to tell everybody else. And the camera, it's been with me ever since.
I see. I'd be grateful if you could lend us the camera in this picture, Miss Bound.
Of course. Here you go.
Thank you.
Detective Bad, Miss Scone, are they done investigating?
They're done with me, that's for certain. The big meanie told me to clear off. Honestly, that mannequins will be the end of me. The cheek of him.
Guess he got tired of people cluttering up his crime scene.
Did he run you off too, Detective Bad?
Yeah, but Karma seems to think I'm a nuisance. Can't do things his way with me around.
Why would Mr. Von Karma go so far as to exclude his only detective?
Still, got a pretty good look at the scene. As for Gusto, he's enjoying a nice little chat right now in Frost's room.
What about...
About the fact that Miss Bound says she saw him going in there during the contest.
Mr. Gusteau went into Mr. Frost's room.
That's right. And I have to say, he looked very much like he didn't want to be seen. I don't know what he could have been up to.
Well, he's candidate number 1 at the moment, as the guy who melted Frost's work.
But is that really why Mr. Gusteau went into Mr. Frost's room?
Got a photo of the room right here. If you need it, it's all yours.
Wait, what? Why would you just give it to us?
Do I gotta spell it out for you, kid? I'm offering to help you guys. I want the truth about this case to come out.
Detective,
Really, Detective Bad? Mr. Von Karma won't be happy about this.
Yeah, well, I'm not Von Karma's stooge. If he's gonna stonewall my investigation, then I'm not gonna play by the book either. Can't let some pesky rules keep me from finding the truth. Now can I, Mr. Edgeworth?
indeed. Thank you, Detective Bad.
Wow, I can't believe you won him over, Mr. E.
Well, I haven't the foggiest what you're all going on about. But here's to new friends, eh?
It's definitely nice to have a good detective on our side. That's for sure. Alright, let's take a look at that photograph.
Here.
This is what Frost's room looks like right now.
Yikes! There's nothing left of his flavored ice sculptures but puddles.
The floor appears to be completely covered in a pale blue liquid. I should compare this with the photo I just borrowed from Miss Bound. I assume that the unplugged power cord has something to do with this.
Yeah, once that was out of the socket, the display cases lost power, and up the temperature went.
Looks like they were all connected to the same power strip.
Do you have any idea when it was unplugged?
Nope, still working on that.
Those sculptures were beautiful. What a waste.
You can say that again. I should have taken a few more bites out of them while I had the chance.
So they tasted good?
Did they ever? I've never tried ices so scrumptious in all my life.
Really? Man, I wish I could have had a bite.
Well, scrumptious except for the salty bit, of course. That was unbearable.
Oh, sorry.
The salty bit.
It's in the other photo you got there. This bit. The harpy thing.
Gemini's liar.
Wait, that's why it had no strings? 'Cause you ate them?
I didn't eat that much, you cheeky little devil. I told you. It was all horrible and salty.
It's interesting that only one particular part of this one particular sculpture tasted different from the rest. And could somebody other than Miss Scone really be responsible for eating the rest of the strings? Did you notice anything else, Miss Scone?
Come to think of it, I did. There was a funny little mark on Chillywink's work. It was 2 little letters. Let me see if I can draw it for you. There we go. Yeah, look just like that.
It almost looks like a signature or something. Wait.
I just knew Mr. Frost wouldn't have made that harp without strings. He's not the type to skip an important detail like that.
I hope you don't mind me asking, Miss Bound. But are you certain you didn't know Mr. Frost particularly well?
What? No, I barely knew him, I swear.
Is that so? You certainly seem to have some strong opinions about his attitude towards his work.
No, the sculptures were so carefully made, I didn't think he'd miss something so important.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. You have a more personal connection to his work than that.
What makes you say that?
Whoa. At the very beginning, your mic did something that made you sound a little demonic.
Sorry, that was my tummy grumbling.
Oh, valid.
I have an item of evidence that appears to have been one of Mr. Frost's possessions. And it shares a key feature with another piece of evidence.
Well, I won't know what you're talking about if you don't share. So what are these 2 pieces of evidence of yours?
Which 2 items point to Mr. Frost? This is the first. Okay.
It's gotta be the seal, right?
Contest rules, seal. Ah, yeah. I think you might be right.
Yeah, because it's got the same signature.
Take that!
And now, the second.
I'm not sure.
Alright, so...
Yeah, we'll need to look at stuff, I think.
A photo frost sculptures taken by Judy Bound. Can we look closer? Yeah.
I don't see anything there.
Oh, lamp.
Yeah, we can spin that around, can't we?
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't have the stamp on it, does it?
Mansion key. Frame finger marks. That teapot we love.
Yeah, we can spin it around. And why wouldn't we, I ask?
Oh,
Oh!
there we go.
It's got to be that then.
I want it so
Oh,
badly.
it's such a good teapot.
Take that.
Aesthetique. Thank you.
Miss Scone found 2 letters carved into Mr. Frost's ice sculpture. I think they were a signature of sorts. After all, it's not unusual for an artist to initial their work.
I guess not.
That's right, dear. It's just like you said. Chillywinks' statues had the letters PH carved in them, plain as day.
PH? Shouldn't it be AF? You'd think so, but take a look at this. It's the seal we found at the crime scene. It seems reasonable to assume that it fell out from Mr. Frost's pocket. And when pressed into the surface of an item, it would leave behind the letters PH. The same pottery mark we see imprinted on the bottom of the items in the tea set. The same pottery mark. We've already established that the tea set is the work of the sculptor Paul Halik. From that, we can assume that these same letters would mark any item out as a piece of his work. A fact of which you are well aware, correct, Miss Bound?
Well, yes, I know that he always marks his work with his initials like that. He's never revealed his true identity in public, so it's the only way to know his works are truly his.
You mean Paul Halik was? That's right, Detective. Artie Frost had another identity. He was no ordinary confectioner, at least as far as Miss Bound was concerned. For you see, Mr. Frost was in fact
An extraordinary confectioner.
a famed sculptor, a fan of sculptures. Mr. Frost was in fact none other than famed sculptor Paul Halik. And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you all so much for joining us. Hope you have a wonderful time zone wherever you are, and as always, please do take care of yourselves and each other. Let's see if it will actually let me save on the spot.
Fingers crossed. Judy!